when considering employment in Australia and anywhere else for that matter globally, you look at the salary expectations and what they're paying first and foremost. But one thing to bear in mind is also cost of living, and obviously if you're external to Australia and considering the option of entering Australia to work, and in particular the Fifo area, it's the cost of living implications, what you're spending from your salary. But bear in mind that your collection point, whether that be, for example, Perth, for me, I fly out of Perth and I fly into the outback sector in the goldfields. I then have my flights covered, as do generally anybody else in Fifo. So the flights are covered by the employer, and then your accommodation is covered. So you have no accommodation whilst you're on site. And then on top of that, your food is as well. So breakfast, lunch and dinner is all paid for. So of a 4 and 2 swing, so 4 weeks on, 2 weeks off, I'm effectively not spending anything on my accommodation, anything on my food, and my flights are covered from my pickup point, which is Perth. So once you then put that into the bigger picture, as well as the salary being significantly better than the coastal towns of Perth and the surrounding suburbs, then you start appreciating much the bigger picture, which is that your spendable income, what's left from your salary, is much more. So again, every individual employer has its own package, but generally speaking, the flights are covered, the food is covered, the accommodation covered whilst you're on site. Some people choose to have a bolt hole, a destination, and they'll rent somewhere for the whole period they're away. Personally, I believe that an Airbnb here and there within the weeks that I'm off, and the freedom I've got to travel to different destinations, whether it be Bali or Vietnam or back to the UK like I've currently been doing, it pays dividends in the end.